Hello YouTube and welcome to another general vlog video. Today is Saga 3 of the microgreens. So without further ado, let me show you what we're planting today. We've got some cilantro that we're going to do, and we've got some carrots that we're going to do, but I don't know exactly how I'm going to do this yet. So you guys are just going to have to, we're going to start with carrots. So let me get these in my little mixing, well, let's just get you down here on the whole thing. That way I can turn my overhead light back on. I'm not blinding you guys. So we're going to grab our carrots. And I always like to rip a little low on the first one. That way I have that tells me exactly what it is for later when I mark it. Okay, I guess I gotta get my old man glasses on because apparently I can't. There we go. Now carrots get planted half-inch deep, right? Yes, half-inch deep. So as we know, I've already gone and prepped my, at least a quarter of my plant pot here. Because when you're planting microgreens, you want to do a little thick. Yeah, I think this is only going to be able to support a quarter of it. You know what? It might be able to support half of it. Yes, I'm kind of talking to myself, people. I wasn't sure if there was going to be enough carrots to do a half or if I was going to have to stick with a quarter. But a half looked good. Okay, so now we're going to do the same thing to cilantro. And now cilantro only gets planted a quarter, I do believe. Yes. So yeah, I did have to remember something. I should have bought 4 of each of everything, but I didn't know exactly what I was wanting to do. Let's hope that this here will do half, and I think that it will. Remember, these are only a quarter, so I'm not prepping the soil down with my fingers or nothing. I'm going to try to even it out some a little bit. Yes, this is plenty to do a half. And yes, I know I shouldn't have individual batches like this. It should all be one nice big thing, but you know what? You work with what you got sometimes. And this is what I got. Get that little piece of mulch out of there. I've never planted cilantro before, so this will be my first time. I know, I think Daniel Arms, Arms Family Homestead, I think he plants a lot of it. So now we'll get our dirt over here. And if you guys watch my other videos, you know I like to use the fines on the top. First one gets a ½ inch, which I do believe once it's up to the top will be a ½ inch. All this soil has been prepped. It already has fertilizer in it. It already has plant food in it. And it has been, there's compost in here. There's other fertilizers, chicken manure, and stuff of that nature. There's all of that in there. The compost isn't much. You know, I do live in a mobile home park, so I'm kind of limited on what I can do for compost. I have a little small thing about the size of a 55-gallon barrel that I try to compost in, you know. Any old vegetables or anything of that nature. Any seeds that you guys are seeing on top, are from pumpkin seeds and stuff from last year. They're already been grown, but the husk of the shell is still in there. It don't hurt a thing. We'll kind of shake that down and pat it all. Get rid of our dirt. Let's see. Do I have enough water? I better go get some more water. Guys, go back and watch some of my other videos, and you'll see my explanation on the water that I use. Yes, there is. For me, there's a big difference. We'll water in really, really, really good. I know a lot of you are probably thinking that was way too much water, and I kind of thought the same thing myself. Now we'll try to wipe this lid out the best that we can. We may have to, we're going to have to pause and go put this in the shower and clean it up right. Okay, so we already got it watered. You guys seen that, and I went ahead and marked them. Cleaned the lid the best that I could. And there's another one done. That's 4 total that we've got growing so far this year. You guys have to go back and watch some of my other videos to see all of them. Let me try to clean up some of this mess here. Thank goodness we're out in the workshop. I can just kind of sweep all this to the floor and then sweep up here in a little bit. Alright, so next, I think we're going to do these. And I think we're going to do, at least I know we're going to do onions in one. And maybe chives and basils and other radishes, but we'll have to see where we get. So let me get prepared and I'll bring you guys right back. Okay, and now we're back. So I've already opened up all the onions. And just so you guys know, it is a onion white Lisbon bunching onion. It's like this. I'm not sure if I'm going to use these as microgreens or not, because I do love these kind of onions. So we will see. I kind of wonder what happens if I cut the tips of them off to make them microgreens. Will they still grow? Will it still produce the onions that I want? I have no lids for these, so these are just those. These get planted 1/4 of an inch deep. So we'll go ahead and bring our mulch over, or our soil over, and cover them up. Did he say 1/4 or an 1/8? 1/4. I was thinking it was an 1/8, and I thought, well, it looks like I left about 1/4 in there, so apparently I did right. Now, I don't have a bottom for these, which I do not like, considering they're going to be inside. But I'm going to lightly water them tonight. And by lightly, I mean that's all I'm going to do. I'm going to set them down over here. And then tomorrow, I'll go get pie pans and I'll do it, give them more water. All right, so let's go with some chives. Some chives, we've got 1/4 inch. So let's get these opened and we'll get these here planted. Because I don't know if I'm going to do the chives in all of this whole thing or half and half. And I would say, looking at it, I can clearly do on chives half and half. Because I think even 2 packs of chives. Let's see, I don't want to forget to make a tag for the onions. And then a tag for my chives here. That way I know what I got growing. Yeah, there's not very many seeds and they're real small. So I'm going to gather these up in my hand. Once again, we'll kind of flatten it all down. Plant them kind of thick. because they'll more than likely be microgreens. And then let's go ahead and get our basil. I hear basil makes awesome microgreens, but I do not know. But if not, I can just let the basil grow. And because I use basil to cook with. So we best be making us up some markers before we forget what we're doing. And we're going to know that chives are going to be on this side and basil is going to be on that side. So let's go ahead and mark chives. And get it down in there. And basil. And I want to know what okay, sweet Italian. Okay. And now we'll grab our basil, which kind of looks like the consistency of the chives. A little bit more rounded filling, not a whole lot. Plant it kind of thick, that way we can use it as microgreens if we want to, or we can let it grow and use it to cook with. Of course, I'll still cook with the microgreens out of it anyways. Alright, so we've already got those marked. Now we're going to do one for onion. And we'll get the old man glasses on here and see what brand or what white Lisbon bunching. Okay, now we'll go over here. We'll put this in our onion one. There we go. And we know we got 3 and 3 because of the way I got it marked, and the other one's got 6 onions. All right, so I think that's it, down to the fact of I might want to plant some of these radishes. I do not want to do these as microgreens. I want regular radishes out of them. So let me get prepared and I'll bring you guys right back. And yes, you guys are right. I forgot to water the last ones. Good job for noticing that. Like I said, we're going to do them lightly because I don't have a tray for underneath of them. And we'll do them heavier tomorrow. So now we're going to move right on into these, which is going to be for my radishes. Now, I love radishes. I really, really, really do. I can just eat radishes just kind of like I do like the onions, like these. I can carry a salt shaker in my pocket, and if I get out to somebody's garden and there's some of these in there, I can eat just both of these, just, you know, put a little salt in my hand and dip it in there and go to town. I don't care if my hands are dirty or not. So, one thing that we want to look real quick was how deep. I think it's a quarter. Yes, it is a quarter. I know this is probably way too much for these 4 little pots. But like I said, I am doing microgreens. But I would like to, when I microgreen them, when I cut them for microgreens, I like to not cut them all and let some of them actually grow down in here. But I can use the cutting of the microgreens kind of as a thinning process. Let's get our dirt up here. We're getting down on dirt here, 1/4 inch. That looked good. 1/4 inch. That looked good. And once again, these are not good. These are just saved over from plants that I had bought last year for the greenhouse. And I save everything because I'm a hoarder. You never know when you're going to need it. So we're going to let this, we're going to water them lightly. Oops, making a mess. We're going to water them lightly and then let them sit there and water on down, filter through. And I'm going to go ahead and make up some tags for this, and I'll bring you guys right back. Okay, so there they are. They've been marked, they've been watered, they've been planted. They've got all the love that they can possibly get. So let me get you guys up here where you can possibly see me, but not this light. Well, let's just go ahead and turn that off. That really shines that other light over there, doesn't it? I am really messed up on lights out here. Okay, people. So thank you for joining me. Thank you for coming out into my little workshop and getting your hands dirty with me while we plant some microgreens and some other stuff. And we're not done yet. But as far as this little saga of the microgreens and everything, I'm done. Within the last 3 or 4 videos, let me straighten you guys up. I feel like you guys are crooked. The last 3 or 4 videos you guys have seen, we've done 4 bigger things, and we've done 2 6-pack things and 4 of these. So I'm going to go in there and get them put up on my shelves and everything. And you guys might actually want to see that. So wait until the next video, because we're going to do some more planting tonight. So make sure you subscribe. You click that bell notification and go up and click all, so you guys can watch the next video when it comes out, because it'll be the one following this where I'll show you where I'm growing all this and everything. And listen, if you guys like this and you know other people that'll like it, share us on your social media platforms. And if you want to help YouTube creators out, watch the ads. It really helps our platform and really helps our channel. Give us a thumbs up. That shows YouTube that you like what's going on, and they're more likely to recommend us to other subscribers and other people's channels, and which makes our channel grow and grow and grow. Just like these plants are doing, we want everything to grow. So I hope you guys have a great day, and even better tomorrow, and an awesome night. And I might be able to grow some cool stuff. We're going to hope we're going to grow some cool stuff, but I'm still my own cameraman, so you know what that means. We got to get up close and personal, and I got to poke you in the ear to turn this thing off. So we'll see you on the next video, and I hope you have a super, super great day.